Imagine you decide to throw a party. So you invite all of your friends to come over and to celebrate with you. The day of the party, it begins pouring down raining. You walk into your home and you realize, oh no, right at the front entrance, there is a leak in your roof. But you don't have enough time to do anything about it besides get a bucket. So you put the bucket under the leak, you welcome people into your home, and one by one, when they enter, they say, hey, you have a roof that is leaking. You have a leak in your roof. Then the next person comes by, you have a leak in your roof. Then the next person comes by, you have a leak in your roof. How much money would you give these people for telling you that you have a leak in your roof? Really, they don't get compensated anything because they didn't do anything but state the obvious. Yet that's what a lot of people do, and they expect a raise or income or you to go with their service or business because they're able to identify a problem that's most likely already been identified. But then imagine there was one friend that you invited, and this friend happens to know how to repair a roof and repair leaks. So in the middle of the rain, he actually goes out, he grabs your ladder, he gets on your roof, he finds out what's going on, and he patches it up really quickly. And then he comes back in and says the next day when it stops raining, he's gonna come over and he's going to make sure that he helps you with the problem. The question is, how much money would you give this person? No matter what the number is, in your mind, you would give that person something. Why? Because they provided value. How? Not by talking about what problem you had, but turning around and coming up with a solution and not just telling you, here's the number of someone who can fix it, but going out there and actually doing it themselves. It made you earn their trust, their respect, and it makes you want to dig in your pocket and give them as much as you can because they're helping you with a challenge. I'm telling you right now, when you have this mindset of the person who went to fix the roof, it is a game changer. It is a proactive mindset. Many people are reactive. They only react to what is happening. They react to what's going on. So when they get to a job, they wait to get the job description, and then they go and they do their job, what they're trained to do, and they feel like because they did their job, then eventually they should get a raise or they should get a promotion or they should get more money. Or people go and they fulfill their contract, and because they fill their contract, they feel like they should get another contract and references and referrals. But in reality, if people want to actually increase their income, what you have to do is you have to be solution oriented. It's not enough to go in and to know what the problem is. You have to go in with the mindset that I'm the person that fixes problems. Just like the person who went in a house, went in there, saw the roof and said, I'm the person that fixes roofs, right? I'm gonna go help them out. In the same way, when you get to your job, your career, your wherever you are, it's not enough to be aware of the problem. You have to be the solution to the problem. And so the first thing you want to do is, if you want to increase your income, you have to be a problem solver. People who can solve problems are really valuable. Anybody can see a problem, but as soon as you begin solving them, then you put yourself in a position where people want to pay you more money. And the bigger problems you solve, the more money you get. So some people can just take directions and you tell them exactly what to do and they can do it. And that's good, but your compensation will always be limited because you need direction on exactly what to do. But when someone could tell you what to do or ask you about something that they're thinking about and want done, and you can come into that situation and provide innovation and solutions that they may not even have been aware of or thinking of, then you make yourself invaluable. And those are the type of people that people want to work with. So what you have to do is you have to learn how to become a problem solver. At the highest level, the people who make more income or the most income generally are the people that solve the biggest problems. If you're a tax professional, figure out how you can solve bigger and bigger tax problems. If you're in the real estate market, figure out how you can solve bigger and bigger real estate challenges and problems. And when I say bigger, I'm talking about economically. I'm talking about a problem that has more economic value. So what you do is you solve a big problem for people or an organization that has the resources to compensate you for the problem that you solved. And I know it sounds easy. Just go in and solve the problem. But if it was easy, everybody would do it and it would already be done and it wouldn't even be a problem in the first place. But the fact that it is a problem means that there are some challenges there. There are some roadblocks there. There are some obstacles there that people have not had the will, the courage, the knowledge, or the time, or the resources to be able to break through that wall so that they can continue in the direction that they're going in. But you're that person. You're the person who comes into the business, into the organization. You're the person that talks to the partners and say, I have a solution to the problem. And then you go and provide the solution. And it's not enough to just see a problem and suggest a solution. What many people do that is not effective is they suggest solutions that without considering the resources, right? And so, yeah, you can throw money at a problem, but that may solve the problem in an immediate time. But what happens is you win the battle but lose the war, because now that you spent all these resources on this one problem, now you don't have enough resources to help the company or organization continue to grow and thrive and strive. So a lot of people who are not problem solvers, what they'll do is they'll blame someone else in another department, or they'll blame resources, or they'll blame this, or they'll blame that as reasons why they can't get things done. But people who are solution oriented, people who provide solutions, are people who know how to work with what they have. They don't need all the resources. They don't need all the money. They don't need all the people. It's not enough to say, yeah, if we had all these resources, we could solve the problem. Yeah, but you don't have all those resources. That's why you are there, to help with the solution. And then what I want to say is be part of the solution. It's little value comes and someone tells you, your roof is leaking and you need someone to fix it, and I'll do a quick Google search and you can call this company and they'll come fix it. That provides little value. What's more valuable is somebody that's going to roll up their sleeves and get it done. So if you're a person who are always looking at how other people can solve the problem, look how you can get involved. And when you get involved in solving big problems, that's when your value increases. And when your value increases, your income increases as well. So you definitely want to make sure that you're a part of the solution and that you're not just leaving that for someone else to take care of and for someone else to handle. And then your bosses, your supervisors, your co-workers, your partners, whoever it is that you're working with, they'll see you as the person who is the problem solver, you as the person that they need to go to. Whether you have clients or customers, you become that go-to person. So my primary advice for you is to go out, and I want you to be that problem solver. Go look for problems and then find solutions. And remember, these solutions will not be easy. They will not be quick fixes. If they were easy, somebody else would have done it. And the harder problems you solve, the more money you'll be able to make. So don't go and try to solve easy problems, right? Solve the easy ones, but definitely take on the challenging ones. And when you start solving problems that nobody else is able to solve in an organization, that's when you can start getting the income that no one else is getting in the organization. And so if you enjoyed this video, I want you to watch my next video, which is a part 2, which is all about delivering results. So after you solve the problem, how do you turn around and deliver results? So watch this video and I'll catch you on the next one.